What is up, guys? Flippin' Steve back with another video, and it's been a while, guys. I know I have been slacking on the videos. The live streams, the live drives, have been pumping them out, but just been slacking on the videos. And it's not a lack of, not having anything to talk about. I do have like 4 or 5 videos I actually want to put out. It's just a matter of time, guys. My hours have been limited. My free time, not a lot of it to go around. And if you guys are following me on my live streams, on my live drives, you guys know that. But I'm back today, and I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to do an old school mail day. Like when I first started the channel, and I used to do mail days and show what I was buying, what I was getting, whether it was on a weekly basis or every couple days. And I have been buying quite a bit. And I've got a lot of questions. Are you buying in the soft market? What are you buying? What are you doing? Are you buying to sell? Are you buying for PC? And a little bit of all of the above. And you'll see some of the items that I've been picking up, and I can't do a mail day on everything that I've bought over the last week or two because it's quite a bit of items, and I don't want the video to be too long. But I am going to the Philly show this weekend, and I'll have more pickups to show you guys after that. So I'm going to go ahead and knock this mail video out, show you guys some of the things that I've been buying, as well as this is going to segue into another video that I want to do on presentation. And a lot of these cards that you see, because a lot of these are going to have been opened. I know what they are, but a lot of the cards that you're going to see how they arrived to me. What kind of top loaders, what kind of one touches and such that they were in. I've had no issues with the shipping. Everything was shipped very well, packaged, safely and secure. But a lot of times when people send you cards, they don't send them to you in top-notch, card holders because those things are a little bit pricey. So again, you're going to see some of these cards the way that they were when they come out of the packages. And then I'm going to transition that video, probably my next video, showing me taking some of these cards from the mail and the packages that I receive them in and putting them in new new holders, new protective coverings, whether it's one touches, pro molds, top loads, whatever it may be, just to show you how big of a difference presentation can make when it comes to the aesthetics of a card, whether you're looking to sell it or just display it. All right, guys, enough of me talking. Let's look at the cards. That's what makes it exciting. This is not just a video where I'm going to sit and talk. I'm going to show you guys some cards just like I used to back in the day. So if you guys want more mail days like I used to do, remember the Macho Man and the Macho Mail days we all used to do. In the comments below, give me a big oh yeah if you want to see more of these. That was bad. Let me try again. Oh yeah. I'm sure somebody out there can do it better than me. But drop an oh yeah in the comments below. Let's go ahead and look at some of my recent pickups. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive in. And we'll be buying music cards, Marvel cards, Legend autos, all kinds of different stuff to keep it fun, to keep it fresh, interesting, not just basic, base cards to buy and try to resell, in the short term. Kind of just looking for neat oddball items that are, kind of under the radar and inexpensive at the same time. You can collect items that are inexpensive and it keeps it fun and you're able to buy more of the items that you like. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get into some items. First up, from the music world, picked up these 3 M&M cards. Now these are perforated from a magazine. I believe it's called like Celebrity Review 2003, just like the Sports Illustrated for Kids type cards. These were only $3 a card, so I figured, $3 a piece, get one of them slabs, see what it looks like, put it in my collection. However, I didn't really do my homework, and I've kind of heard that a majority of the grading companies don't grade these. Now, I'm not sure if that is true or not. Maybe I'll send one of these to SGC and see what they tell me. A lot of times SGC does grade items that PSA may not grade. But a couple M&M cards. Coming up, we're going to, I guess we won't go in any particular order. We'll go all over the place here. I picked up a Precious Metal Gems of Zach Ertz. Now, this is a rookie. And you see what I mean by presentation? This will be taken out, probably put into a 35-point pro mold just to make this look good. Like I said, I'm headed to the Philly show this weekend. This card will go with me. It's numbered out of 50. Rookie year PMG. PMGs have just been hot across the board, regardless of sport, regardless of card genre. Something about Precious Metal Gems in the market right now is super hot. Take this to Philly with me. Sure that I will be able to get more value out of it than what I put into it. And that was basically my thinking on picking up this Zach Ertz card. I know he's not still an Eagle, but the Eagles fans still love him for what he did for that team. We're going to swing on over. We're going to hit up some Marvel cards. These all came from the same seller. So I bought these all in a lot. All these jambalayas here. We'll go through them. As you can see, I have 2 Iron Fist. He has had a Netflix series, however, hasn't hit the big screen yet. So buying these really cheap, again, just prospecting. You know, when you prospect on young players, you prospect on young sports players that haven't done well yet, that you think are going to do well. In the Marvel world, I prospect on heroes that I like and that I know from the comic books. And, you know, when they eventually cross into the, you know, the big screen, into the MCU and gain popularity, you know, you'll be glad that you picked some of this stuff up at a decent price. As you can see, all the Spider-Man villains here. Got a Hobgoblin. Major Spider-Man villain yet to be seen. However, these 3 are in the new Spider-Man No Way Home movie. If you've seen the trailer, Electro, Lizard, and Doc Ock are all in there. Glad I got these jambalayas when I did. I got these a few weeks ago. I actually picked these up before that trailer dropped. So probably now they're probably a little bit more money than what I actually paid for them. Again, just cool looking inserts in the Marvel. One more Marvel card. Again, he is in the trailer. This is a Sandman Precious Metal Gems. And just look at the difference. This came in a top load, and I already changed this one over. But just look at the difference at a nice big Pro Mold or One Touch, whatever you want to use. Adds to the appearance of a card. It just makes it makes the card feel more significant because it's in a big old protective case. And it just looks like, you know, if a card's in a case like this, it must be valuable. And it just looks good sitting in this handheld brick right here. This one's numbered out of 199, not quite as rare as the blues and the reds and the greens. But I do have some of those. Not in this mail day, however. I'll have one in my next mail day. Let's go ahead and show a few basketball cards. This is going to be 2 Isaiah Thomas autographs. Again, I have someone in Philly who likes Isaiah Thomas. I'm picking these up to take to the Philly show with me. This one's numbered out of 5. Not going to be a market on that. Going to pretty much wheel and deal what I want for that. And a Noir, Panini Noir out of 40. However, nice game use patch. And again, look at the presentation on this with the tape. They didn't even use painter's tape. I'm going to have to get that out of there carefully. Put this into a One Touch or Pro Mold in my next video and show you how a One Touch or a Pro Mold can make just, even in a nice top loader, how these cards can look that much better. Also, one thing I'd like to point out, if I didn't, is that Isaiah Thomas has one of the smoothest autos out of all the 80s basketball players that I collect and buy, like Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Kareem, Dr. J. They all have great signatures. These older veterans take pride in their signatures, and Zeke's is just very smooth. Look at it. Fine point pen. Just nice looking. Underrated player also. Just underrated. Doesn't get his just due for what he did in the 80s. You know, from a basketball market standpoint. Let's go ahead and hit up 3 more Marvel cards. These are the ones that I like to PC. These Precious Metal Gems jambalayas. I'm buying them low, hoping to possibly flip those in the future, because they, you know, these hot inserts, these trendy items, they come and they go. And these things aren't necessarily trendy, and these are what I PC. The 1975-76 stickers. You can never go wrong with the Hawk. He's one of the GOATs. Again, I buy all the heroes from this, so it's not like I'm saying invest in certain ones. These I buy no matter who the hero is. I'm trying to, you know, collect as many of these as I can. But the Hawk is one of the Marvel GOATs. Then you got Hawkeye. These corny sayings get me a lot of times. Annie Oakley, I ain't. But Hawkeye show out on Disney Plus right now. The 3rd episode just dropped. As soon as I finish this video, I'm going to watch it. My wife's waiting for me right now. We're going to watch it together. And then a Galactus. And the Galactus is from 1976. Iconic villain in the comic books. Fantastic Four villain. Silver Surfer. You know, if you follow the comics, you know Galactus. And I believe that he, you know, if you watch the Eternals movie, I believe that there's some hints being dropped that Galactus is on his way. So again, no, I'm not the Mad Hatter. Galactus. Down to the last 3 cards. This is my second of this card. This is a Dale Earnhardt Sr. on-card auto. These are pack pulled out of 1996, I believe. Not 100% sure on the year. 1995 Classic. These were hand numbered out of 635, but they're just not out there. These don't turn up that much. When they do, a lot of times the autograph is faded out. The cards are really beat up. So even though it seems like 635 is a lot, you don't see these like that. This is a very scratched up case that this came in. Scratched on the back, as you can see here. Again, this will be part of my presentation video. I have another one of these that I've already put into a pro mold, and it just looks awesome. The Intimidator, you know, holding up his trophy like the Intimidator used to do. Win a lot of races. His cards, in my opinion, especially his autos, very limited. They just don't turn up. For what he did for the sport of NASCAR, he made it mainstream. And, you know, it almost even took a big hit or almost died the day that he passed away. But, yeah, just super undervalued in the sports world, underappreciated. I will pick these up all day long when I see them come along at a good price. We're going to go ahead, show another basketball card. Larry the Legend, Larry Bird, numbered out of 99, Panini Noir. I got this at a really good price. I typically tend to buy his autos that are numbered out of 50 or less, but I love the looks of this card. And again, I need to change this one touch over because it is just nasty on the front. But this card looks amazing in the light. As you can see, it's got the raindrops on it. It says Raining Knights. It's spelled raining, you know, like a king would reign in his kingdom. But however, a play on words is in raining jump shots. Nice silhouette background with the raindrops coming down. It looks awesome. And in this case, in this one touch, the way that it's just scuffy and stuff, it just doesn't look good. Again, I get that into another one touch in the next video and show you how just changing to a nice case and a nice team bag can really make your card look a lot better. And last but not least, one more card, rock and roll. I love the music stuff. Picked up this 1962 Dutch Series G, printed in Holland, The Who, in a PSA 4, but you know what? This is one of those items where the grade doesn't matter. These are just rare. They don't turn up raw. They don't turn up graded. And when you can buy an item like this, like I paid, I think $40 for this, well, you can already buy a low pop item, you know, cheaper than the price of the grading fee, especially if it's going into your PC. Again, low, super low pops on these. They just don't get graded, and when they turn up raw, they're not worth grading. This actually looks very, very good for a PSA 4. Very good eye appeal, good color to it. The Who with Keith Moon still. You know, I love the rock and roll stuff. And that's it, guys. That's going to wrap up my mail day for today. Hopefully there was something in there you guys could relate to. Hopefully there was something that you like. Again, drop in the comments which card you like the best. Do you like the basketball stuff? What do you think about Zeke's signature? What do you think about the Mad Hatter? He's not. We got the Who, Larry Legend, the sweet jambalaya Spider-Man villains. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I will give you guys a recap of the Philly show, as well as what I pick up in Philly and my takeaways from there. I haven't had the vibes of a card show since September, which was the last Philly show I attended. And again, I'll give you guys my honest opinion and update coming out of that show, you know, an update on the market, you know, the live market, because being at a show is a lot different than surfing the internet, and there's different feels, there's different cards, you see stuff moving, you see stuff not moving, you know. So again, you'll get my honest take on that. Presentation video coming up. Another mail day probably next week because I have stuff piling up. And until next time, guys, good luck in your collecting and your investing. Get out to a show and enjoy yourself. If you're at Philly and you see me, come up to me and say, "What's up?" And until next time, guys, good luck in your investing, collecting. I will see you later.